Shalom. And I start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Salutations to Ophelet, especially truth, across the Counsel, Truth, Share, Shirley. It's the brother Amon on the bar from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama GMS. Just want to get this quick sitting, just going to, just how, the Lord, the counsel of the Lord, it stands sure, you have these other, groups, Israelite groups, camps, or these Baptist, or you can say these Baptist church preachers, or whoever may be, the wicked elite, Esau, Edom, Edomites, with they wicked counsels, all these counsels that they may do or have planned or whatever, it's not gonna stand. If it be of the Most High, if it not be of the Most High, it's not gonna stand. But if it do be in the Most High, it will stand. And the counsel of the Lord, stands with the men of the Lord of great the men of great millstone, from the apostles and elders and brethren, that's teaching the truth of the word of the Lord, hopefully to be part of the righteous number, and to be delivered, from the upcoming destruction that the Lord, that the Lord Yahushua, when he returns, take down so-called white man Esau, Edomite's kingdom, America, Babylon the Great. But don't get into it. Proverbs 19:20. Hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end. So hear the counsel and receive instruction. The counsel is the counsel and instructions being made by the men of great millstone from apostle on down. They give you, the counsel, you get instruction through the spirit power Yahweh to lead you in the right direction, in the right path. If you don't take heed, to what's being told to you, or you don't follow orders in the spirit, then the Lord's gonna deal with you, or eventually, cut you off from a body, or or have deal with the Lord gonna deal with how he gonna deal with you, by death, by pain, death. You don't want to hearken, and you refuse this word and truth of the Lord, because it said that thou mayest be wise in that latter end. Because like I said, the men of the Lord of the great millstone from Paul's elders on down, this word, truth of the Lord through the spirit power Yahweh is making us wise in this latter end, in these end times, which the end times is just the end of the so-called white man's rulership. We know what time it is. We know what's about to go down. We not, should be surprised, about the things really that's going on. No, we should be yes ecstatic and in the spirit, but hey, we've been teaching this and in the spirit that we just know, like, hey, this this word is true. The word of the Lord is true. We've been from apostles for years, been teaching this word, about the end coming of the so-called white man Esau, Edomite's kingdom. And the sister and the elders and the sister brethren, and the brothers I'm laboring with for years, they've been teaching this word, and now we've seen things, clearly and being made manifest and sure, that, Lord, His word is true, and the Lord gonna stand firm on His word, on His counsel. The Lord's gonna make it known, like, hey, I'm for real. My word is for real. I stand by my word. My word is gonna stand, sure and forever. Compared to these, men words, when they say they're gonna do something or promise something and end up not being a sure thing, because they just men. They're not the Lord. So the Lord's word is for sure. It stands sure. Lord said, I'm not a liar, man. I'm true, man. I'm true. I'm gonna be true to my servants that believe on this true, that believe on this word of the Lord, and the ones that really believe me and have faith that have not seen me, or seen the glory of him yet, returning. But we have the faith of that. We know that the Lord Yahushua will return and come back in the chariot, so-called UFOs in His glory, and hopefully we be joint heirs and be taken up and be glorified with him, and rule, and rule over these heathens, and bash Esau, Edomites, these heathen, Edomites, heads in with a rod of iron. They're gonna get double all the hell that they put on us, put on the so-called Negro, Latino natives, Israelites. But let's see this verse. Proverbs 19:21. There are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord that shall stand. So yeah, there are many devices in man's heart. When you go to the word heart in the Hebrew, it means lob, a lob, it means your mind, not the blood, not the heart that's pumping blood in your in your chest. Just give clarifications on that. So there are many devices in a man's heart. So these guys, these wicked elites, these pastors, whoever may be, they have many devices, things they try to conjure up, but it's not gonna stand because the counsel of the Lord, these words of the Lord of this Bible, of the King James Bible, is gonna stand sure. The Lord's word is not gonna fall, it's not gonna fail. They say none one of these shall fail. The prophecies, His word, what He promised, to His chosen, His elect man. Hopefully, I'll be part of that number. So nothing else can't, no man's ideals or inventions or whatever they conjure up wicked, their wicked craftiness. These elites, these Edomites, so-called white men, Esau, Edomites. They're trying to get out. They're just trying to get at the men of the Lord. The Lord already know what you about to do, and the Lord already got you cornered off, man. He is chess, man. He playing hard chess on you, man. You think you trying to checkmate and try to get the men of the Lord, you trying to get at the Lord, and the Lord already got you. He already got you figured out, man. You're not gonna win this game, Edomites. The time is up. So with that, I'm ending off with Acts 5:38. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone, for if this counsel of this work be of men, it would come to naught. So this word of the Lord, all these men that they conjure up ideas or whatever, try to establish their own righteous path, righteousness, or trying to do their own thing, whatever. Or these, like I say, these wicked elites that sit up in these meetings, have these these wicked councils. This ain't gonna come to naught because it ain't of the Lord, and nothing they could do, they set up or they try to do, it's not gonna prevail. It's gonna be just gonna fall. It's gonna fall to pieces. Esau, Edomites, these damn devils, so-called white people, Caucasians, the red people, really the red. They plan of they trying to establish their new world order, their authority. But it's gonna come to naught, man. Lord's gonna knock these damn devils off the power seat soon. And wipe off America, Babylon the Great off the map, man. And these damn devils ain't gonna be no more, man. Only thing that's gonna be known, is that the Lord Yahushua, when He returns and the elect being beamed up in the chariots, the great salvation to come, and the rulership of the so-called Negro, Latino, the Israelites, starting first with Yahushua, the house of David, King David, and the elect, So with that, I want to make this too long, so let's go into that. So again, like your all praise and honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash. To the apostles, elders, to the Sisakian brothers, to the few Akwaf sisters that do listen, keep the faith in Yahushua, keep fighting with that. Say shalom.